Thank you for joining us, Jude.
Oh, thank you.
Firstly, could you start off by telling us a bit about what you do at Playmob and what Playmob does?
Sure. So Playmob is a platform which connects games to charities. So we make it really easy and simple for a game developer, like a studio or publisher, to plug in our platform to their game and to fundraise for a cause of their choice. And what we do is we work with charities so that we break it down into charitable projects so that the players can see exactly where the money's going. So for example, if you play the Bear Grylls game, you can purchase a boat, and $5 from the boat goes to give somebody water for 10 years. So it's a really nice story to add to the game. So game developers and publishers can give back with their community, but what it also does is increase engagement levels within the game. Because the game is giving back and players are a part of it, you could increase engagement, which increases spend and overall increases the lifetime value of a player. So it's got great business benefits as well. So that's what we do.
And talk us through the campaign with us at MGF and the opportunity for developers to get involved in the charity initiative and in the run up to the event and on the day and over the 2 days.
Okay, so we thought, obviously, we've got some great speakers lined up, great companies coming along, and we just thought it'd be really nice to do something with them that was charitable. So because of the Philippines disaster, we're working with a number of charities, like the Disaster Emergency Committee, who have 13 charities under their banner who are desperately trying to get aid to the Philippines. So when it all happened last month, there was a big push to fundraise, but there'll be a continuation to try and get as much aid as possible over the next 6 months to a year to that area. So we just thought it was a great opportunity for developers to get involved, to do something good and give back. And we make it really quick and easy for them to get a campaign up and running. So we just thought it was a great opportunity to talk to developers and show them how simple and easy it is to set up a campaign, to do something great and give back to a cause that really needs some help right now. And then we thought by doing this at MGF, we can show how much we're fundraising for, where the money's going to. So over the 2 days of the conference, we'll have a ticker which shows how much money is being raised in real time. And the developers can see who's involved in that as well, and the charity behind it too. So we really want to do a big push for the end of January, just because we can get a number of great games to get involved.
So Jude, you'll be presenting at MGF around gaming for good and social discovery. Tell us a little bit about your presentation and how developers can help get discovered through Playmob.
Sure. So during my presentation, I'm going to give a background in terms of why social good in gaming works. So some of the kind of background theory research that we found, especially with physical product, because that's where cause marketing started, and then kind of show what's happened online in gaming and how our platform can make it much easier and simple for a developer to set up a social cause within a game really quickly and easily. One of the things that we're also going to be talking about as well is how to get the best out of your campaign. We've been working with some amazing charities who help promote campaigns as well, which could lead to discovery of a game to a whole brand new audience. And we've got some really good research that's coming out in January with a white paper, which will be able to show some data around apps, jumping up through the charts because they've linked to a cause, which is really exciting. And also what we started doing as well is a quarterly event. So the quarterly event is based around a specific cause. So in September we did Peace Games, last week we did Gaming Tuesday for Giving Tuesday, March we have World Water Day, and then in the summer we have an International Day for Children. And each day is kind of themed around live streams and YouTube, celebrities and games all getting involved and doing something on the day. And the thinking behind this as well is to give developers a platform to be seen and be recognised. So again, being able to attract new players to the game and even involve re-engagement. So players who might have downloaded a game but forgotten about it. It's a great way to bring people back because it puts it back on their radar. And the press that you get around running a campaign, whether it be on a quarterly event or actually on the day itself, brings a lot of attention as well to the game. So we'll be talking about kind of like things that we've seen that have worked in the past, some of the data that we found, and hopefully it'll be a really useful session with takeaways for developers to go and try for themselves.
Excellent. And last but not least, so where do you see the future of gaming, social gaming and charitable giving. I mean, are other platforms setting out to achieve similar results to you? You've done fantastic work. Is there a lot of uptake in this area?
Yeah, I mean, it's when we started, it was like a whole kind of fresh, brand new area, and it still is. You know, we're just getting started. You know, you've got the likes of Zynga who've raised, I think they're raising about $1 million a month for charity. It's incredible, through their own games, and they're only just using a select few games as well. So it shows the impact that a single developer can make. And we're seeing kind of like annual events like Extra Life taken off, where people game for good and raise money for specific causes. So there's a lot more of this that's happening. So we'll see it take off, especially the games industry is so huge, and with developers and publishers looking for ways to give back. What better way to do it than to engage your audience and bring some benefits to the game, as well as being able to make a social impact too. So yeah, we see this as we're just kind of scratching the surface right now, and with the growth of the freemium game space, being able to include charitable giving in virtual goods, as that grows over the years as well, and games become a lot more social, the demographic has become wider. We start to involve a lot more like demographics to get involved in charitable giving, which will involve a lot more charities to give back to as well. So yeah, I mean, I think we're just at the very beginning right here. So I think it's really exciting what's coming up and everything that's happening in the industry right now. So yeah, we see this as a growing space.
Absolutely, fantastic.